I stuck my finger in there and then I got nervous, like what if a spider was in there? So I didn't do it on the second one.
It could be.
Well, it's pretty good amateur work if you ask me.
I don't know. Apparently they will come and fix everything. Just another day in the boulder life.
Good luck.
Thanks. I'm gonna need it. Completely unnecessary, but I figured what the heck, it won't hurt anything. Decided to go on a little shopping spree. I've got 8 gauge red, 8 gauge black, 6 gauge solid, bare, copper. I got 26 sticks of 1-inch PVC. And on the other side here, I got 17 10-foot sticks of Unistrut deep. Man, did that cost a lot, that Unistrut. So did the PVC. This was 15 bucks a stick, which is just wacko. But the Unistrut was even crazier. It's pushing $42 per 10-foot stick. It's unbelievable. Luckily, I got a few sticks from the Scrapyard the first time I went there. I actually went back to a different one today to see if I can find some more once I found out these were $42 a piece and came up empty-handed. So had to bite the bullet and do the math. 42 bucks for per stick. I got 17 of them. It was over $700 just for the metal. This deep strut over here. All this inflation is driving me nuts. Perfect.
I stuck my finger in there and then I got nervous, like what if a spider was in there? So I didn't do it on the second one.
It could be. The duct tape on the inside is worn out.
Yeah, so I did it on the
duct tape underground. I mean, that's been there for over a year and it's still perfectly fine.
Yeah, it did look fine.
All right, number 2.
Why are there 2 pipes?
I already told him.
Oh. You always ruin my stuff.
I will say, for you, I guess, the second pipe is for future. The way of the future. The way of the future. The way of the future. The way... Oh, sorry. Stinking aviators. Have you ever gone to the store when you needed some PVC and you forgot to get your 90-degree elbows? Well, if you have, there's a way you can make them if you happen to have a heat gun, it'll take some time, but you can make your own 90s with a piece of PVC. I like doing it because I could put a nice longer sweep in the 90, which will make for pulling wire a lot easier. I'm going to use this board to help me get a 90. I already got my measurements of kind of how long, whereabouts I need it. I got my mark for the center of the pipe and a mark a foot apart on each end, because I'm going to heat up close to those lines all the way around, and I'm going to try to do it without burning the pipe as well. So here we go.
Did you do this as an electrician, or?
Oh yeah. See,
Did you not use 90 elbows then?
Oh no, we used them all the time.
Oh.
But most of the time when we needed to heat up a pipe to bend it, it wasn't for, it almost never was for a 90. It was usually we needed a slight bend or an offset, you know, for any kind of sticky situation we got ourselves in. The trick is to not burn it and to not kink it when you're bending it to make the 90. Okay. So line it up with my edges. Wow, that actually worked better than it usually does. I mean, it looks perfect. It's got a real nice sweep. There's no joints here and here to make it harder on your wire pools. It's always better to have the joint a little bit further out from where the 90 is. There we go. That's a nice. Okay. Oh.
Are you gonna use like wire to hold them in place while you bury it, or?
Maybe. Or just have someone
Hold it?
hold it. I don't know. Either way. They'll get actual straps on here, like made for
Who's
strapping
they?
pipe. The pipes.
Oh.
They'll.
Oh, I thought you meant like some sort of
here.
tradesman or something does that.
Yeah, me.
I meant like a. I don't know. Okay.
Like a what?
I don't know. I thought you were talking about a different person. They, as in people, not.
Like a professional?
I don't know.
I'm not professional. This is all amateur work right here.
Well, it's pretty good amateur work if you ask me.
I don't know. Apparently they will come and fix everything.
Okay. Good job. Way to be a professional.
Professional amateur.
A professional amateur. I like that.
Our two conduits are in place. We got some dirt down there to hold them right where I want them, so that they're mostly plumb. And now we're gonna go the full length of the 130-foot trench and put about 10 to 12 inches of dirt on top, without any big rocks. And then we're gonna put some caution tape down, and then we can fill it with the backhoe. So it's going to be a lot of shovel work here for a little bit, making sure we get good dirt on top of this pipe that doesn't have big rocks in it, so it doesn't get damaged. right?
How's it going in here?
Oh,
It's not looking.
I got the car torn apart.
Yeah, it does look like that.
Our display hasn't worked in a while. It would kind of come on and go off, but most of the time just stays off. So I was looking to see if I could see any issues, you know, anything visibly wrong with it.
Right.
So
Wouldn't mind not having a display except for it runs the air conditioning. Or
yeah, that's the main. Everything still works except you can't control the AC. It's controlled through the touch screen on this,
Right.
which is falling apart. Just another day in the boulder life.
Good luck.
Thanks. I'm gonna need it. We are back at what place?
Snowflake.
Snowflake? This Scrapyard in Snowflake. This place has been good to us. I am sitting in a 2008 Prius, and I just took the multi-display and plugged it into our car over there, and it works. $100. I went to the auto parts store. They couldn't find these at all. I've found them on eBay for $200 to $400. We got it for $100. So we got our solar array metal here, and now we're getting car parts. We've got our multi-display. We've got our seat belt to replace this seat belt because it doesn't retract anymore. And we got these couple of trim pieces. This plastic is so brittle. It's I pretty much broke it all on ours. So anyway, all of that for $100. Originally they just told me for $100 for that, but I showed them this stuff and they said $100. So I cannot complain. Oh man, what a mess. Look at all this. I gotta get that in there. That's the new one. There's the old one. I took the housing off of it, trying to figure out what it was. I just don't have time for this. I really should be working on the solar system. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do this really quick, the fastest way that I know how. So yeah. Wow. That actually worked. The dust is even gone. Huh. I wonder if I could change it back. Nothing. The mystical powers of YouTube must be limited. Probably have to wait for them to build back up. Where'd all these cleaning supplies come from? Our conduit is buried at least 24 inches down. Went a little deeper in some spots. So 24 inches down, then we put about a foot of dirt on top of that. And then on top of that, we put this caution tape, which I happen to have on hand. And doing this is not common in residential applications, but it's common in commercial projects, so that if you ever have to come back and dig through here, The idea is you hit that caution tape and you know that a little further is an electrical line or a water line. Completely unnecessary, but I figured what the heck, it won't hurt anything. Who knows, I could come through here in the future and put in a water line, or I might have to dig this back up and put in another electrical line, even though I already have one spare. So depends on what we feel like in the future, how much power we feel like soaking up out of the sun. So now I can backfill this now the rest of the way with the backhoe. Well, that's it for the backhoe work. Should have used that on the solar.